watch.
Live action.
Okay, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You look good. Your shirt's
I look
off, your
good. I
shirt's
look
vibrant.
good. The shirt, huh? Right?
Despite our change of location, hopefully the people at home, our fans, are still going to enjoy our ambiance.
Well, it's all right. The ambiance we have is a human a connection.
Facts.
Right? You know.
Is it even human, or is it like unworldly, spiritual type?
No, first of all, it wouldn't be otherworldly.
Otherworldly. That's why I keep you around, Larry. See? That's what's up.
All right, first thing, most important, before we even get any further, in terms of a different location and whatever it may be, you have extra gold.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You noticed, right?
I mean, well, of course.
Got me a new piece. Got me a new piece this weekend.
And the occasion?
The occasion is thoughtfulness, right? So, you know, I heavily invest in cryptocurrency. I heavily invest in the stock market, and I invest in precious metals as well. So my thought for this new piece was Musa, my son.
Yes.
I'm like, all right, I need some things that I'm going to be able to hand down to him, whether I'm here or I'm not. Hopefully I'm here until he's 100, right? But if I'm not,
No.
I can be 130.
You're not
I
good
can
at
be
math.
130.
You suck at math.
I can be 130.
No, you could be.
Easily.
No.
You're like 200, bro.
Yeah, there we go. You could be 130 in a jar.
But no, so I got some baseball cards, some like real authentic.
Oh, you did
rare
really?
Baseball cards.
Like, what did you get?
Hank Aaron, Jackie Robinson.
No way.
Yeah.
You did, seriously?
Yes.
But do you have them, or is it that
them.
electronic bullshit?
I have them.
You physically have them in hand?
Physically have them in
So if
hand.
I went to your house, I could steal them?
You can steal them.
Oh, wow.
But they're insured.
Well, I don't care. That's between you and your insurance company. But
Yeah.
I would have them.
You would have them.
Oh, cool. Really? I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow. Was I around? And don't give me this shit. I'm thinking about Jackie
You've been
Robinson.
around forever.
No. See, you can do that. I'm trying to think about Jackie Robinson and his era. I was kind of around, but I was really young.
Okay.
Really young.
Okay.
If you can, I know it's hard for you to. I know.
I can't recollect you.
I know.
Father Time himself.
Yeah.
Chronos.
But no, Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
I was very much.
Okay.
And I really admired Hank Aaron.
Okay.
Because today, athletes and it doesn't matter. They use their position as a platform.
Their staties.
What Hank Aaron?
He was just
That motherfucker. He played ball. He was fabulous. He had such an elegance about him, athletically, that his politics, or which he had.
Everybody does.
It was
at some point.
you didn't. It wasn't a part of his persona.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He just played the game.
The game spoke for him.
Right.
Right. And he spoke for the game. It was great. Oh, where were we? Oh, wait. We got a couple.
My new piece of jewelry.
No, we had the jewelry.
We went off to a tangent.
Yeah, and Musa,
Yeah.
and when you're 129.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably you should probably begin with the yo business, and then we can talk about where we are in this ugly fucking location.
I'm here. He's here. We're having a beautiful day. Let's get the fucking show started. If this is your first time watching Foster and Feinstein, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with as many friends as you got. Our show is weekly. It's dope.
And by the way, weekly is spelled Weekly. There is no A to be found.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Facts.
Or no, facts.
Facts.
Plural.
Plural.
Facts are plural. It doesn't matter if it's singular.
Facts.
It's plural.
100%. He learned. See, he learned.
Yeah.
But so welcome to our show. Let's get right to it. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Foster.
Oh, thank God.
And
Feinstein.
back with another FNF. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure, like I said before, make sure if you watching this YouTube channel for your first time, you subscribe and you like. We love all the support we're getting. We finally hit over 200 plus subscribers. I think our last video finally hit 1,000.
No,
1K.
over, man. We busted it. So there are about 250 of you that are watching on a weekly basis, EE, not EA, and subscribers. We're pushing around 250, which to me is absolutely wonderful. Forster doesn't quite have the same, because as far as he's concerned, and I kind of agree, we would be doing whatever we're doing,
Regardless.
even if it was just the two of us.
Facts.
Facts.
Let's go. What's
Okay.
up? What you got?
We're in a fucked up
location.
We're in a fucked up location because normally we're in the Quiet Beer Company in the brewery in the room on Sunday afternoon, and there's usually nobody there.
Facts.
Today there is a shower for a lovely young lady.
Shower.
A baby shower. Well, oh yeah, right. She's not, nope, they're not taking showers in the brewery.
Some people take literally. Right?
No, it's not. Baby shower. So we were trying to figure, Jesus, where could we go? So we're upstairs, obviously in an area that's under construction.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in stools. And that's all.
Yeah.
You can go now.
Back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the young man.
Thank you, dear.
No. So you asked me about my chain, right? I'm all about acquiring things that make me feel good about acquiring them because I actually can hold it in my possession. But then the thought of the future is that gold is only going up, right? If I give this jewelry or if I invest this jewelry for my son's future, hopefully by the time he's able to understand what I gave to him in the form of gold, the investment that I made would have doubled or tripled. Same thing with the baseball cards, right? Same thing with certain cryptocurrencies and certain things and investments that I'm putting in. He has 2 credit cards now in my name and my girl's name.
Stop.
Well, he's an authorized user on our credit cards.
Musa.
Yeah, so every time we swipe, he's getting the credit. He's getting credit sent to his account, making sure that he builds age. So by the time he's 18 years old, he's going to have 18 years.
You're still breastfeeding.
He's still breastfeeding, baby. Yes, sir. Financial literacy, man. Hey, holler at me if you need some tips. But yeah, so I just got this for the future, baby.
Uh-huh.
And I just wear it for the present, just because it's fly. You know, I like to stay fly a little bit.
Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
How was your week?
I was afraid you were going to ask because you do each week, and then yours are easy because then you get off, into fly and dope and gold and crypto and yeah. My week was fine.
Was it fine because you're Feinstein, or was it?
No.
Okay.
It was good. I had a good week. I don't know. It's hard. I think about how you measure. So how are you feeling? And what kind of is a measured response? Is it because your body's okay, your mind is all right, your feelings are kind
like
of
emotions.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and, kind of fluid and with a sense of grace. And what I find is that when I'm asked, my answers to questions they don't become more complicated, but they really require me to think, because I want to try and give a really good response in a way. My week was very good. I'm very happy to have had it.
Nice.
How's that?
I've never heard it that way before, and I like it. I'm very happy to have had it.
Yeah.
So you could tell you're a writer.
No.
Speak like a writer.
No.
Yep.
Thank you, dear.
So speaking of oh, I dropped my slipper.
God
Matter of fact, I'll just take them both off. Let's see.
Oh.
So
Wardrobe.
speak-
Wardrobe. Oh, sorry.
lights, camera, action, makeup.
Yeah. By the way, it's just
Soon.
us. Yes.
But so speaking of the baby shower that interrupted our normal routine and location, let's get to parties and celebrations, because I know in your era, when they had parties, they literally just made big rocks little and threw rice at people or some shit, right? That was all you got. There was no electricity. There was no balloons.
No,
There was no music.
there were sacrificial rituals. I knew you were going to ask me, and I didn't have an answer. And they said, "Oh, that's a good. I like that." God, I don't know how. Well, all right, I'll tell you
Did
what.
you have a bar mitzvah or something? Like, isn't there like some type of celebration that you can recall?
Yeah, but that's not a party. When Jewish boys reach the age of 13, they have a bar mitzvah, which is kind of like a rite of passage.
Okay.
Now, several thousand years ago, when you only lived to be like 31, the age of 13 was, was a big deal,
yeah.
kind of, So it became this rite of passage.
Okay.
Okay, and then it became ice carved swans. Okay.
Yeah.
Fountain pens. Unbelievable. And still incredible parties. Usually having nothing to do with the child.
Right.
Okay.
It's about how much glam, right?
Well, I don't know, and I also need to be careful because I am one of them, and and the last thing we need
Right.
is to have our own kind of making fun of who we are.
Right. It's not making fun. I don't.
Well,
because even me, right, being a black young male, right, my parties and my birthdays, right, are not stereotypically to all, even though we all have birthday parties. Like people in Jewish community, I bet they all have bar mitzvahs, but I bet you each occasion is different.
Oh, no, they're all different. So now I'm assuming, of course, that you went out with spears and you killed lions.
100%. Facts. 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 At one point in time, and they actually.
Well, actually, it's true.
Yeah, actually.
Even sort of
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, exactly. Traditionally, but that's one of those things about learning too. Is that even before I came to Hawaii, I was like, oh, do people live in huts and stuff like that? It's like
Oh, really? Did you? No,
stereotypes
seriously, you did.
I mean, who didn't?
No, we joked about it because I
Right.
remember, like the last time we were saying, well, there were like parrots and
Right.
all and shit. It was like, and there was no traffic
Exactly.
and just these kind of palm tree shaded
Yeah.
roads. People were walking, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I got like traffic lights and beeping horns.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Yes.
So everything, but that's the whole beauty of our show is that we show people that it's not always surface level of what you think. It's almost like each person that looks like me, tattooed from Chicago, could have totally different experiences. Each person like you that's from Queens, New York, could have totally different experiences. Be the same religion, be the same age, be the same neighborhood, demographic, same childhood. It could be you could come from the same parents and have two different totally experiences.
Well, we do. I mean,
Me and my sister.
We're all, it's like fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
There are no two fingerprints alike.
Facts.
There are no two snowflakes alike.
Facts.
I'm not calling you a snowflake. Okay, so don't. No.
I am delicate, Larry. Don't you be.
But it's pretty. When you consider billions of people, and the fact that there isn't any replication.
Yeah.
Every single person
Even
is
twins.
absolutely. Oh, my God, are twins different?
Yeah.
So we are each of us unique, and in a way, that is exactly what we all have in common.
Ooh,
How's that?
I like that. That might be the actual bit that we take to promote. We're all.
Send that to
different.
Send that to Showtime.
Yeah, send it over. Hey, Bill, got that?
Oh yeah, God. By the way, here's a serious problem. We record the show on Sunday. So our production crew, which is, I don't know, it's 11 or 12 people. It changed. But they don't work on Sunday. So every goddamn Sunday, it's us two morons trying to set up the phone, the microphones, and it's, by the way.
Mic check 1, 2.
Thank you. It's not easy to make it look this seamless.
Hey, I make it look good because guess what, baby? I look good. I look fly. I look good. Check my swag. Wish you could. No? It's a
Did you
song.
just make that up?
No, this is a song. It's a song. I forgot who sang it. Shout out whoever sang that. I forgot who you are. Maybe I'll put you in the caption, but.
I think it was Ice Pack.
Okay. Ice who? Ice Pack. He just mixed Tupac and Ice Cube together.
That's right.
See? See how I caught on to that?
Yeah, no, you did.
All right, but look, so for me, parties and like celebrations are an excuse for everybody to get together, right? Constantly, and don't forget who we are. Don't forget where we come from. Don't forget like the traditional foods that we ate, because I remember growing up that a lot of family reunions, a lot of birthday parties, like Mother's Days and Father's Days, and Christmas and stuff like that, is where everybody came together. Other than that, everybody was dispersed doing their own thing. So for me, parties are like sentimental. Celebrations are sentimental. They remind me of everybody collaborating and coming together and like joining forces. So that's why I asked you about just how do you view parties, since we got booted out of our normal location for a party, baby shower. You consider a baby shower a party, yeah. But it's one of those things is where for me, it's like, that's where a lot of my memories stem from.
Uh-huh.
Even outside of the family side of things, going to parties with friends, going to clubs, you know, shaking my tail feather. You ever shook your tail feather, or you can't dance?
No, I was circumcised.
Ah, that's funny. I like that. That's a good response, though.
Thank you, dear. Well, all right, I'm not sure where we are with time, but I have to tell you, during this, and I think, by the way, I know that no, it's, I can't say the name. It's SIRI, but
Okay.
because if I say the name, it'll square. It's keeping
Okay.
time,
Roger
but
that.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Only
yeah.
it knows
Yeah.
what the time is.
Yeah.
But I think about what we're doing a lot during the week, and I know you do as well, because it really matters to me. And I'm thinking to myself, based on what went on this week, and I don't know how that. First of all, in a sense, like anybody who has access to a microphone or a camera, and some connection to people. Wouldn't want to at least make some reference to the Floyd.
Oh, George Floyd.
You know,
R.I.P. George Floyd, the King. Yeah. Yeah, it's heartbreaking because it's one of those things where the verdict came out, right? He was sentenced, but then a lot of people, I'm one of those people included, that feel like it wasn't justice served. It was accountability handed out for the person who murdered another person on TV for having their knee on somebody's neck for 9 minutes. Like, who does that? Even in UFC, where you're trying to literally hurt the other person as bad as you can, the ref is going to take
the ref
you off
steps in.
Right?
Yeah, no, the ref steps in.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like it was accountability, sir, but it wasn't justice. I think justice would have been him being hung publicly by the family of George Floyd. I say that with all due respect, because it was a certain point in time in which we lived our lives. If you did something to the village, you're going to be flagged and tarred and beaten and drugged through the street by horses and shit. And that makes an example out of you. Now, the people that watch that like, oh shit, I'm a straight and narrow. I don't want to be. But, yeah. Enjoy jail or a prison, you fucking clown.
I remember when we don't rehearse, but we did talk a little bit before this, and it's like, man, we have to talk about it, and Foster had mentioned that kind of thing, and and my response right away is I really can't comment and say, oh my God, how cruel to say something like that,
To be hung.
and there's so much that's gone on, recently with Black Lives Matter, and just thousands, probably millions of really well-intentioned white people trying to really empathize, speak up on behalf of African Americans, and I can't because I have no idea, I can have silent compassion, but not pretend to really understand. And what did not surprise me, motorcycles going by. What really, unfortunately, didn't surprise me, and I don't even know quite what the numbers are, but the number of people killed by police over the course of just a handful of weeks during which the trial was going on, and the verdict handed down, stunning. That it kept on going right through the trial, and it's going on still.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, if the verdict would have been hung in the public square by the family itself, or a guillotine off with his head, the cops that saw that happen would have been grab the taser now, grab the mace, and because who wants to be the next person on the guillotine?
Well, I actually, there was actually, I don't know if, I actually think it was a killing by a police officer who, in this case, instead of thinking they were taking out the taser, oh, I know what it was. It was a guy with a telephone.
Yeah.
He had a cell phone in his hand.
It's a lady that shot him. She got fired. Yeah.
And they shot him.
Yeah.
And killed him. And yeah, it was a cell phone.
Right.
Anyway, I certainly. This is not a conversation that we could start and finish.
Right.
In the sense that there's some resolution that you and I are going to come to.
Yeah, no,
it's ongoing.
Right.
And when I think about the show, even calling it a show, Bonnie, what we're doing, our conversation,
right.
okay,
our live conversation.
Yeah, that people are watching. I'm really struck by the divisiveness in this country today. And
it's done on purpose, though.
I'm
gonna be careful of saying that because propaganda and saying all this shit.
Well,
going against
the percentage of Asian Americans who are frightened for their lives is extraordinary. The numbers really don't. But today, and they're getting beat up in the street, and I think about what you and I are doing. Mm-hmm. It's really nothing, but
just an open forum.
I don't. There's this thing about karma, and there's no such thing as a small action. Everything is big.
It's a ripple effect, right?
Everything has consequences. Right. So the fact that you and I could be doing, what we're doing, has consequences.
Facts.
And I'm privileged to be a part of this thing that we're doing every week. It's really cool.
It is.
You know?
It is. I'm breaking barriers.
I'm loving it,
We're
man.
We're knocking fucking walls out, baby. It's one of those things. You're my brother, and we do this, and we're like.
But because it's just the two of us. I give him a hard time.
And I give him a hard time.
Yeah, but saying like, oh wow, we got like 1,000 views, and Forster will come back saying, it doesn't matter, man. We're doing what we're doing, and it's some combination of certainly of both. But the fact of the matter is, when we decided to do this, it had nothing to do with anything other than
getting it out, getting the content out, content, baby.
So, yeah, and I think there'll be more about whatever that person's name is, Chauvin, the cop.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, but it would be ridiculous for us to be doing this on a regular basis and certainly not have conversations about stuff that's going on.
Yeah,
and
that's true. But that's how we can assure the people that are watching this is live. Like the weeks go by, we didn't just pre-record 200 videos on one day and just change clothes, and then we keep it up with the current times. Every week we get together and we literally don't know what we're going to talk about until the day we pull up to the show or whatever you call this. And so I appreciate you guys for tapping in with us, and appreciate you guys for staying this long. Make sure you share this. We got a lot more coming, man. We got
probably
we got an endless amount of content.
SIRI is probably going to come on soon because I told it.
Okay.
No, which is cool.
Well, no, the thing about the beauty of our show is we're in control. Fuck SIRI. She can suck a dick too.
First of all,
fuck.
It's it's a machine. It's not a she. Be very.
But it has a she voice.
By the way, that's kind of interesting. All right, that the first
AI?
voice. Seriously that. But I know you can. I think you can pick voices,
Yeah,
so
you
you
can
can
pick
have
voices.
like an Australian guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. You seen did you see the GPS that they have? It's an app. I forgot what it's called. It's in my head, but I'm gonna just get to it. It's the GPS you can set. You can change the voices on there, and some of the voices are voices of comedians. You can have like Snoop Dogg or Kevin
Get
Hart.
away, for
Yeah,
real?
they're like, turn, bitch. Like, you're getting close. And I was like, I would love to be driving around and set that up with fucking Kevin Hart telling me where to go.
I would. I would like to hear Foster and Feinstein telling people, the time or how to get from one place to another.
Honestly, anybody out there that's watching this, you, if you do any voiceovers or if you got any connects in the voiceover world, me and him would definitely do some dope ass animated characters, and we'll do some automated directions and some SIRI voiceovers. SIRI.
Yeah.
We can't say his or her name because then
Its
they'll think
name.
we're talking to
Its
him.
name.
Its name.
Oh, I wonder, but okay, wait, watch this. Siri, no, it has to be, this is cool. Hey Siri, how much time is left?
The timer is not running.
Oh, it was the alarm. Oh, no. Hey Siri, how much time left on the alarm?
She didn't hear you.
Hey Siri, how much time left on the alarm?
Your alarm will ring in 14 hours, 37 minutes.
You didn't set it.
Oh, boy, did I fuck up. I told you about me and that. Oh, God.
This has been good. This has been easy 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta let homie get back to work in the construction and get him.
Your homie has to get back to work.
So, anything else you want to leave with the people, sir, before we get the up out of here?
No. Only that I'm so pleasantly surprised. If it doesn't sound strong enough, that I have this. Think about it during the week, and we're gonna get together. And man, every time the show ends, it's like, man, this was really good. I liked it.
No, yeah, for real. It's for real, because you can never know. How would you know? How would you know what you're gonna get until you get it? So hopefully you guys were as entertained as we were. This is all straight from the heart, from the brain. There's no notes. Like, what you got? You got some notes hidden? You wrote on your hand?
No.
No.
But I like my shirt.
Your shirt is lit.
It's dope.
Kind of look like Flaming Lips a little bit, but red instead of orange.
The Flaming Lips, that's my motorcycle.
It's motorcycles.
Not now. We got to go. We've already,
But, so, appreciate you guys for sticking in with us again. Any suggestions, make sure you comment, DM, send us some emails. Make sure you check out Mr. Feinstein's podcast at Minding the Motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. It's great. It's good.
And his blog at Minding the Motorcycle.
Everything is mind in the motorcycle.
And my podcast, Focused Energy. And check out my YouTube channel, Focused Energy. Until next week, man. That's all we got.
Yes.
Foster Lee and
Feinstein.
Over and out, baby.
Peace and love.